Welcome, folks, to Glendale, Arizona and State Farm Stadium, site of this year's Verbo Fiesta Bowl, which, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before that national championship game. And today we're going to find out who's got the toughness and the depth to continue their drive to keep championship dreams alive. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Iowa State Cyclones, taking on the number 8 seed in the playoff, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. It's been a tremendous college football playoff so far, and it's down to this, the semifinals. Which team will head on to the national championship game? The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Linebacker shifting around now. Takes the handoff. It's Lee. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Snags a quick throw. It'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Tight end goes in motion. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Now the offense facing a third and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback looking to scramble. So the scramble comes up short, and now this offense facing a fourth down play. So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. And he's got some open field ahead. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Florida State. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6.
Boy, that's a 14-point swing on the opening drive. Instead of worrying about giving up points, not only do they come up with this interception, but to take it into the end zone, they're an extra point away from really giving their offense an edge.
And they tack on the extra point. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he gets it out to the 28, tackled right there. And here comes the Iowa State offense back onto the field now. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick six, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. And tackled after a small pickup there. Wideouts now clustered. Defense looking to dial up some pressure here. Second down, looking to throw it. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
Well, that's their second sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy is going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
Quick throw to the left. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, third down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, the quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a first down.
Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And the ball is hauled in. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
And they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that game.
Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. On third down, it's a handoff. The game picks up the first down, tackled at the 37.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
Second down play coming up. Looking to dial up the pressure. Let's see if they bring the house. Oh, it's a reverse. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
The defense there showed incredible discipline on the backside contained, and that reverse wasn't going anywhere. Just textbook.
8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
Turner brought down. Sets up the next drive.
I probably shouldn't have switched playbooks. Might have been really dumb.
They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And the pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Makes a quick grab. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. He hands it off from the gun. tackle made after a solid gain to spot the ball at the 34.
Another first down and another good run by this back from Florida State. I'll tell you, he's doing his job as far as living up to the great tradition of Florida State running backs.
The Seminoles have 1st and 10 here. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Nice grab. It's Winton.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
The defense coordinator this week, all week, telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Grab near the sticks.
I read that one too. Guys is too slow. Wasn't getting there.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
Gonna run it. It's Davis. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
That's an important 1st down on that running play. And he'll set up to throw. Lets it go quickly. It's a highlight reel diving catch there.
Back foot.
When that quarterback threw that football, I didn't
Shoulder
think that
throw.
play had much of a chance. And how
Okay.
about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
And the wideout goes in motion. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Launching downfield. And that one's picked off. What a play. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. And he steps out after a nice return. What a
Fuck, did I
momentum
do
shift
that?
this could be.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They've got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the 2nd half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
Here's the handoff. Gets into space at the 50. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the 1st down.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. They're going to run it here. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable 3rd down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop.
Trying to create.
I don't know what the fuck I'm doing or why my guy stopped there. I don't like
That's
that.
another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. 1st down.
What the fuck?
Talking about giving up 3 sacks.
That's bad.
Got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now. The Cyclones will come to the line on 4th down, looking to keep the drive going. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Looking for his big tight end. Finds his man, has the 1st down. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cyclones.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend when the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination of this quarterback and receiver for a big day.
He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
It's a huge soccer. He gets ball at half.
And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. That gain moves the ball out near the 25.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute warning. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. They look to throw it here on second down. Using his legs on the scramble. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
I really like this call by this offense on second and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
Handoff here from the shotgun. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain. They'll go hurry up here. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's a quick grab. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Let's fly to the wideout. He's got a receiver wide open here. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Noles getting set on 1st and 10. In the red area, it's Davis. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. No huddle now for the offense. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Boy, this quarterback is living on the edge. Remember, he threw an interception in the last drive.
That not being a pick is fucking ridiculous.
He throws the ball right back into coverage. I thought he threw another pick. He better change the way he's playing the game or he's going to cost his team a game.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Caught near the goal line.
How's that bitch wide open right there? Well, what is my guy doing? What? What in the hell? That don't make any sense, does it? What the fuck? That's ridiculous. Fucking wide open there. Got 4 guys in the area. Dicking around.
Defense bringing out some big fellas trying to stuff the run here. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Stopped on 3rd down twice in the red zone already. Can they find the end zone this time? There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw.
Oh, shit. Bullshit, bullshit, bullshit.
So with playoff pressure
Damn, he's gonna get the ball. You see him? Fuck me.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long
That was
is
cool. I could have blocked
their
that
ability to
too.
hit the big
What the
play
hell?
or not have to rely on that. Like this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And they've got the return.
I shouldn't have brought that out. That was pretty stupid.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And they heave it deep downfield. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
1st down, looking to throw the football. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Makes the catch for a huge gain right near the sideline.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa State.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation that puts so much pressure
I
on
think I'm better off having a spread out offense and passing. I should have kept my playbook that I used. I was expecting to play JJ and just fucking run the ball game instead of throwing picks, but this guy, I feel like I can pass on him. I wish I would have fucking kept my playbook.
Extra point try coming now.
I can't run right now. It sucks.
BAT is good. Puts them in front, 14-13.
Oh.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Cyclones will kick this deep to begin the second half. Returner decides to fair catch this. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Tight end makes the grab. And he picks up
Unbelievable.
the first down before they get into the ground.
Why is no one covering that zone? I have people in that zone sitting there. Let's go, fuckers.
Good job with the offensive line giving
Fuck are we doing?
time to throw. And you can see the damage he can do to you when he does have time. A great throw and something you just kind of expect in Tallahassee. A quarterback that can make throws like this.
And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down.
Watch that fucking tight end.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Caught quickly.
Love the timing here.
That was a good quick throw.
And his receiver.
Should have been a little bit more disciplined.
Continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? Looking to throw yet again. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Pass ball is incomplete. Trying to extend the play, but nobody open.
I should have fucking sacked him and picked that off.
You're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
The ball near midfield. The offense going to go for it on 4th down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back.
Oh my god. I'm an idiot. I'm sick of this quarterback run bullshit. God damn it. I should have kept him QB contained. Okay, I have a better idea next time.
Which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Takes the handoff. It's Davis. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Takes the handoff again. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass.
How many guys do I gotta keep on this motherfucker?
Just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. And he picks up the 1st down, tackled at the 32.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver, and the ball comes out that fast to put so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
There's a shot toward the end zone.
Yes.
Intercepted in the end zone. He's got some room and some blockers here. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
Ball handed off. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. Catch made it.
Oh, shit.
Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Cyclones.
I don't know if I've gotten all that lucky bullshit all year. What the hell? My quarterback got licked on that play, though. The ball was thrown so short because of that.
Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset.
Oh, my power doesn't go out. It's fucking storming bad.
Wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Looking to throw it on 1st down. The short completion of the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. Lets it go on the move. Launching deep.
Good ass throw. He has 2 reads, basically. The guy coming across, he's going to run or he's going to throw that tight end. You know what?
In a hurry. These are the types of plays
this offense operating at peak efficiency. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he'll just get rid of it.
You guys see that? What I switched to? And what worked? I should have maybe switched to this shit a long time ago. We'll see if he knows, though. I don't know if I want to do it back-to-back plays. It's kind of scary.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary.
Got scoonted that time. I don't even know who the fuck number 0 is and why the fuck he's in. Someone get hurt.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
And the Knowles offense is on the move now.
Tight end's out.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Running out of time in the pocket.
Running up. Whoa, he's running up bounds. What, dude?
Nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. The back's got it. You've seen you're able to make the stop after a short gain. And the Seminoles come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. And it's picked off.
Yeah, that shit. He had a guy open down low.
Right there.
That was a good switch. Last second.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Using his legs, it's Lee. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Need to get down there and get at least a fucking field goal.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. We're finally able to stop him, but the defense is fooled a bit on that screen play. It's a solid game for a 1st down.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Chris, at least there's some positive yards there from this run game. It hasn't been pretty today. It's really, to me, kept them out of finding any kind of offensive rhythm. Now, they have the lead, but it's despite this offense not necessarily having their best day.
Why is he not getting blocked? Why the fuck is he not getting blocked? Not even touched. That can't happen.
This is where you want to just take your time. The defense, as we know, they are looking to do anything they can to
Come on, man.
It's
a big pickup if that motherfucker's blocked. I'll fucking see what happens on there.
Right now is preaching to all his guys and reminding them about ball security at this point in the game.
In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Oh, that really hurts for this defense. They get these guys the 3rd down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a 1st down late in the game.
And he breaks
And he's loose.
It's a foot race. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa State.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
An extra point makes the lead 15 here in the final quarter. kickoff team is out on the field. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. That's caught. It's Winton. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, it's another positive play, but man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
Looking to throw now on first down. Looking for his big tight end. Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight. Not a great return.
Switch his zone last second there after doing that.
Out of scoring threat. He'll set the offense up at the 31.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail.
Oh, and it's picked off.
And I do a shit throw. Oh, God. I know I had a couple people open there. I was supposed to be a little bit more lob on that moth. We don't like that bullshit. Hope he doesn't send anyone in motion so he figures I'm in man. Might work.
First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Fires it to the
Yeah, it worked.
And that's interception number 5. When will this QB
Okay.
get the hook? And that's a solid return.
He doesn't like man. Fuck, try to figure it out soon.
Really about costing the game here, and I understand you got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Oh, a reverse.
Nice tackle.
Stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6.
Hey, I love this call. Anything you can do to get this wide receiver to get his hands on the football, you do it. But give credit to this defense. They were not surprised at all and kept him to a short game.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And the Soft were able to bring him down quickly. So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Handoff as they try to work the clock here. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base. I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive
Someone on my line just fucking buff someone.
Trying to create some plays to get the football back.
Let's see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal.
Great job by the running back is staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the 4th quarter with the lead. You got that defense.
Dang, got muffin topped.
They are backed up and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure victory here.
Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. On the run here. Let's it go. Touchdown, Cyclones. And the route is on.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his 3rd touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball in the end zone.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead.
Dude, Jake, this is the first time I ran this playbook all year. I've been running Arizona. I switched to Michigan. Just because I had it drilled in my head that I was going to play fucking JJ. It's not bad. Definitely, I'm not used to it, but I don't know if I should use it versus DJ or not, if I should go back to my old one. I kind of wanted to do it just in case these guys were watching film, because I know this guy watches a lot of games.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. He's moving out of the pocket. Finding some room at the 25. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. They'll go to the line here with the clock running.
Very ballsy, he's right. Gotta give a new look. Fucking you get that. Oh, he's got the middle of the field. Thank God. It's, yeah, I know. That's why I like to run the ball, so that's kind of. But I can also. This is like the first year that I can actually pass a shit ton.
They're not going to have any chance of coming back, and I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give
your stuff's running very good. Yeah.
Can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna. Might have to throw it versus him.
Defense figures to bring pressure here.
Oh, I think I'm gonna go back to what I was running. You know, I do like this concept. I wish I would have ran this every year that I played. And this is what Rutgers ran too. It's really simple too. Like if you have a faster quarterback than what I do, then it super works.
His kids clearly understood the scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Trying for a fourth down completion. Quick throw to his receiver.
That was a good play. That's okay.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw.
Should I go back to man?
Gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
You don't like man that much.
Here comes a first down pass attempt.
Oh, I'm gonna get PI.
He's running out of time here.
I can't believe I didn't get PI there. Every route was covered except for that one.
Great pass rushes don't have to get to the quarterback to affect the play.
On the rock.
That was a great example right there.
Second down after that previous play.
There's still good passing plays in this playbook.
Looking to throw it again. Now in the final
Give me that.
minutes, here's a deep shot. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Boy, this quarterback is really rolling the dice out here today. Remember, he threw an interception the last time they had the ball.
See that Jack voted for me to lose, Jake.
Somehow catches a break.
He might be fucked.
This one was an interception. He better tighten up his decision making. He's going to cost himself a game.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. The pocket breaking down. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. It's a bit of a risk. With that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Defense is coming after him. They've got him a sack to end the drive. What a play by this defense.
That's really good coverage downfield, and it just looked like the quarterback was waiting and waiting and waiting a little bit too long. By the time he decides to try to make a throw, nothing's open. And result is a sack and a turnover on downs.
He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. Second and 1.
That's the mark of a well-coached team. These guys don't even pay attention to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good, solid run there as this clock continues to wind down. This offense has had a great day.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the offense just takes a knee here.
Alright. That was a good game by Buddy in the first half. He was kind of clamping me. Low key. Low key. I had a sweat. Arrow's not a joke. Arrow's not a joke. You gotta sweat a little bit versus that guy. If he didn't throw those picks, he would have whooped my ass. My defense came clutching in the red zone. Big time.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
My 30-second drive before half was clutch, and then that Reuben bomb was fucking insane. Score's a lot closer than what it says. That's for damn sure. He was solid. Me and DJ are playing the national championship in a little bit. I'm gonna have to reboot the stream here. I'm gonna go check out the weather quick.